trusting in horses and others in chariots, but my trust is firm on you, Lord. My trust is firm on you. Some trusting in yeah, and all kind of magic, but my trust is firm on you, Lord. I only set my trust on you. Give me joy unspeakable, you. So sweet, incredible, you. You give me favor. I give you my offering, God. In the lockdown, you give me this sweet song. I owe it all my life to you, beyond the things you do. Hold on, my God and defender. You are my rock and protector. My hope is built on nothing but you. Hold on, my God and provider. Through the storm and the fire, my faith is forever in you. Some trust in the giftings and some in the talents, but my trust is firm on you, Lord. My trust is firm on you. Some trust in the susu and some in the lotto, but my trust is firm on you, Lord. I only set my trust on you. Give me love unchangeable, so deep immovable. You are my savior. I give you my offering, God. In the lockdown, you give me that sweet song. I owe it all my life to you, beyond the things you do. Cause Lord, my God and defender, you are my rock and protector. My hope is built on nothing but you. Cause Lord, my God and provider, through the storm and the fire, my faith is forever in you. Never, never, never. Never, never, never. Never, never, never. My hope, my trust, I give it to you. Never, never. Never, never, never. Never, never, never. I've only set my trust on you. Give me joy unspeakable, so sweet, incredible. You give me favor. I give you my offering, God. In the lockdown, you give me that sweet song. I owe it all my life to you, beyond the things you do. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest flame, but wholly of Jesus' name.
All right, good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning to all of you who are on the street now on 9 FM. Join me on Facebook and on YouTube. I'm sure you're getting your notifications and they know. All right, I'm sure you're getting your notifications and stuff now to let you know that I am live on the street 919 FM. And when you're coming on, let me know where you're joining me from. And I promise you today that I was going to deal with a situation. As you know, I'm finishing at 1 o'clock. So I am going to deal with a situation that I keep telling you I wanted to deal with from long time. In the sense that it's a situation that I was talking to. Remember when I was talking to yesterday? I was talking to a caller from Moruga. And she would have told me about the roads and how terrible the roads are and stuff like that. And I would have told her that they need to lobby. They need to lobby the member of parliament, and they need to lobby. They need to just do what they have to do to get their roads fixed. All right? They need to do what they have to do to get their roads fixed. And I told her what she had to do. You have to do what you have to do. You have to lobby a member of parliament. Right? And don't be afraid to show her up. Because if the people who voted for her showing her up, why you don't want to show her up? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know why you don't want to show up your member of parliament. But you need to show her up. You need to. Right? You need to show her up and you need to let her know that this is what is going on and this is what you all would like done. But I want to show you all a video of the member of parliament, of people talking about the member of parliament for Maruga Tibalan. Okay? And it's what they're talking about. You see, you complaining about your roads, but if you hear what they are lobbying for and what they are talking about, and what is sad is that the guy is not ashamed to call her out. He calling her out and saying that she's a liar. And that doesn't say something to you, Trinidad and Tobago. He is calling her out and saying that she's a liar. Let's have a voice note.
Mountains are higher than rain. We gotta get over it.
Okay, somebody's singing, boy. Yes, so I want to show you this video this morning. All right, let me go to the... Hello, good morning. I see somebody's on the line.
Yes, good morning. Good morning. Hello?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, caller? Caller?
Can I get your number so that I can speak with you off air, please?
Okay. Hold on, hold the line, please.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Okay. All right, let me talk to this caller offline. Let me talk to this caller offline. Where is the song? All right.
Mountains are high, but never higher than we, and we can get over it. And our problems could have big, but never bigger than we, and we can get over it. Over it, over it, over it, over it. The Almighty get we through. Over it, over it, over it, over it. I see pushes that come, my life I come, but we juggling and keep juggling over. I see wicked I come and bad mind I come and we keep on juggling over. We not deal up. When things get bad, be the wheel up. Orange peel up. Putting on my tea and the drink up. Cause when our bills are piling food around now, we keep on juggling over. And when Papa kinda hold me in his arms, I'm a juggling over. Hey, mountains are high, but never higher than we, and we can get over it. Our problems could have been, but never bigger than we, and we can get over it. Over it. The Almighty get we through. Over it. Now I've been broken, and I know what it feels to be run down. Yeah, I've been hurting, and I know what it feels to be let down. Let me just and get over it. I used to wish I come my life I come, but we juggling and keep juggling over. Come and we keep on juggling over. Mountains are high, but never higher than we, and we can get over it. And our problems could have been.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Google.
Hi, morning.
How are you?
I am all right.
Pastor Google, since yesterday I was trying to get onto you concerning the same thing you was talking about, your MP. Sunday, the people was paving the road, and I came out to them and asked them, can I put a little bit in this truck here for me, please? You know what is it? You have to ask the MP. So what you're saying is truth. You understand?
Yeah.
They shoot what you're saying, and the people and them don't want to listen. You have to go to your MP to get what you want done. Because I went out the road, and I see them paving the road, and I went and asked them. They said, no, ma'am, you have to go to your MP. So what you're saying there is truth and very truth.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, Pastor, you know, feel there?
I
That's true.
Okay then.
Who's it?
Miss Santa Cruz.
Yes, yes, Pastor Google. Yes, Pastor Google.
I
Since
get,
yesterday I trying to get you and only saying phone full, box full, box full. So I said, I'm going to try this morning and I'll get you. What you're saying is shoot, because the people tell me that. You have to go to your MP to get what you want. Okay?
all right. Thank you
Nice.
very much for calling. All right. So remember, you can join me on YouTube. Just type the Street 91, Iwer TV live broadcast on the Street 99 FM. So what I want to do, I want to get some calls from Maruga Tableland. I want to get some calls from Maruga. Hello, good afternoon. Good morning, sorry.
Morning, Pastor Google.
Hi, morning.
I'm trying to get something in how long concerning that special government school. My grandchildren go to school there how much years since Kamala time. And they have if you see the bush going up in that school and they put the children in a community center in Fisher. Years now, since Gopi Singh time.
But the school's closed. How I don't understand.
Yes, that school, they break down the old school and have the steel and thing put up there since Gopi Singh time.
Okay.
And up to now, they still up there, and if you see grass growing it, and they put it in a community center in Prisal. My grandchildren go to school there. Look, my great-grand going to school there. In that place there.
Okay.
Proud up in the community center. If you see the state of that place, I like it to visit Prisal Government School. All is still up in there. And grass growing on it since Gopi Singh time.
Okay.
They say the contractor going with the money. How can I nonsense? All right. Thank you very much, Pastor Wu.
Okay, then. You're welcome.
Have a blessed day.
Same to you. All right. So I want to take some calls from Maruga Tableland. 342-0081. 342-0081. 771-1791. 771-1791. 466-5391. I'm hearing the rain falling very heavy outside. Very heavy outside. I'm hearing the rain falling. All right, so call me up 342-0081 771-1791 466-5391. I want you to join me on Facebook and on YouTube because I have a video, very interesting video to show of people in. They know some people wouldn't show you these videos. They would, if it was a PNM minister. I'm sure that this video would have been out already. I'm positive it would have been on some shows, highlighted on some shows already, but some people don't want to show you these things. I'm going to show you it today. All right? I want to talk to somebody from Maruga Tableland. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Google. I'm sorry to say I am originally from Maruga Tableland. I'm from quite the end of Maruga.
Okay.
And I have all my family living down that area from St. Mary's, go right back. All my cousins, my father, uncles, everybody lived down that area.
Right.
And what I'm saying, since I'm small, the road, I think, is something with the land itself. My mother used to tell us it has land called leave alone land, where you could use for agriculture, you could use for other things, but you cannot use to build homes because the land keeps shifting. And I've seen it for myself. The graveyards are turned up. The land keeps shifting. Every time they fix one spot, and people say it's was and all that. I don't believe it's was and all that. Because since I'm small, even when there was no pipelines, the land keep moving, and a lot of people in those areas build their homes without town and country approval, without drainage. There's no set of drainage. They don't put drains around their homes. And they just see a piece of land. Sometimes they get it cheap. Sometimes it's rent land. It's family land that was passed down. They build the house, without putting proper foundation, no town and country, no drainage, no retaining walls, and some of them build very big homes. And the land is moving all over Muruga, all over St. Mary's, Indian Walk, Kachip, all down that place. The land is moving. And nobody wants to say, come out and admit that even before their time, we will die and leave, and that land will still be moving. Don't matter how much they build retaining walls and things, sooner or later, the government might have to take a realistic decision to even move the main road, because it is terrible. The land is moving. It is moving, and it is moving because poor drainage, the type of homes built, the lack of planning. And if people are honest, they will say that few people down that area build proper drain. Few people down that area maybe went for town and country. Few people take the time to think what type of home you will build on undulating high slopes with no retaining walls. That is all I have to say, Mr. Google. We could blame everybody, We could blame everybody, but if that's some land, you have to leave alone.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I have more video to play, I have more video to show.
Pastor, good morning. Good show. Pastor, I'm from Rio Claro. And the lady who talking there, all what she's saying is true. I'm from Rio Claro. And to me, on that side, the land keeps shifting, because if you really check the road from Princess Town, going right up straight up to Rio Claro. The road bad. It has certain part, Pastor, the road real bad, and the land up on that side really shifting and shoot. Because more you fix these roads up there, more you fix it, the land keeps shifting. So you will find the main road from Princess Town to Rio Claro, it will always keep shifting. So the land up on that side is a shifting land, right? But people want to play politics and government are fixing, but more government fix is more, the land will keep shifting. That is how it is up on that side. Good program, Pastor.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning, Pastor. I am a caller from Kaipi Chima that called yesterday about getting lights on the savannah. All right. Okay, but you need to give me some more information about the lights on the savannah. You need to give me some more information. Where in Kaipi Chima, name, street, lamp pole number, if it have any. I need to get all that information. All right. Who is this? Okay. All right. So I'm taking your calls. I want to show you a video, and I want to hear your response from that video. All right. So I want to give you a chance to call in. If you live in Muruga, Tableland, give me a call. I really want to hear from you today, because I want to show you a video of something that I think you need to see. All right? I really want you to give me a call. I want you to tell me if you, once you're logged on the Street 919 FM Facebook page and on YouTube. All right, you can join me on YouTube by typing the street, on YouTube, by typing Iwer TV live broadcast on the Street 919 FM. All right, Iwer TV dash live broadcast on the Street 919 FM.
Pastor, good morning. What the lady said, young gentleman, they say it's true. That is true. That road up there, it keeps shifting. I have a friend up there, I just go and check him up there, so now I go up there to fix his vehicle, and I telling you, the road is really bad up there. And I don't know how people living in that area, real bad. So when the opposition playing politics around saying is the government, the last 10 years when she was in power, did she fix the road up there? Did it crack up the same way? So what she's saying now, is the government, the PNM wicked government? So Kamala, they may just lie right, you lie. That way she'll never come back in power. And that's why she gets skinny, so.
Oh, gosh, I don't know. All right. All right, voice noter. All right, I hear you. So remember, you're joining me on Facebook. Let me know where you're looking at me from so that I can, I say hi to you. All right. Hey, good morning, Pleasantville. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, if you are looking at me on Facebook, I'm going to show you a video now. I want you to share the live. I find Facebook have more numbers than YouTube. I don't understand that. YouTube, come on, you can do better than this. So I want to show you the video. I need to show you this video. And then we're going to have a discussion on this video. All right? We're going to have a discussion on this video. So the Member of Parliament for Moruga Tableland, Ms. Michelle Benjamin, there was a message sent out to her. And I want you to see the message. I want you to hear the message. I want you to view the message, Trinidad and Tobago. So you have to come on the live in order to see this message. That was a video that was done by a gentleman. Clearly, this gentleman was a supporter of Miss Benjamin. This gentleman, is talking some things that I want you to hear. I want you to see. All right? And I'll say it again. If it was a PNM member of parliament, this would have been a real hot topic on some talk shows. But this is not a topic on some talk shows. Not at all. Some people blatantly avoiding even talking about it or seeing it. So join me on Facebook and on YouTube now. I'm gonna put it up now because I want to show you it before the news. So when we come back, I want to hear your views on this. So listen to this gentleman share his view on his member of parliament in a marginal seat.
Saying that she have passed with hampers in our area. I do apologize to our MP misbehaving public MP. Saying that she have passed with hampers in our area. I do apologize to our MP misbehaving public life. Her misbehaving in public life, telling untruth, saying she give hampers. I want you to watch this list. This list of names for Mother's Day. These people wait in the rain, thinking you will come to give hampers. I have surveyed this 15 minutes before this video. 15 minutes before. These are the lists and many more to show the list. Right? And they have never received a hamper. So I don't know what you talk about as the MP or the councillor have never come in here. All it does only come for vote. All it do come when you have things to give out to the poor people. All it do give poor people things. I don't know who all it really giving the hamper and all it saying Barapo. Now entry is number 4 and number 3. But I feel all it going in Mars and giving out this hamper. This hamper I give out in this area. And I want you to know, as an MP, this list, I want you to know that these people are well deserved. This hamper, they are suffering. They are suffering in Barapo. And you, as an MP, should not come out in social media and put out something which is not true. You will get lashed back. I am an executive member. And if this have any, if you come in my area, I will know. And I have a list of the people who wants this hamper really and really need this hamper. You did not telling the truth. And for MP for telling untruth is not good. And I'm urging you to really pass in number 4, non-trace, trace, going up higher where you vote to win the seat, 1,300 vote where you get and help the poor people. The poor people are suffering and he's not coming in the area. You or the councillor and all your posting up all your big thing, they call in Barlow office, Barapo, loaded in Barapo, going in St. Mary's and going Moruga. The quarantine land now. If you quarantine land now, you're going to keep on suffering also for hamper. No, I don't want no hamper. Let me get a clear take here. I don't want a hamper. I want the people who put me to represent them. I want them to be somebody happy by the end of the day. When the government is something to share it across the board. And that is what I ask you to do, MP. I do appreciate what if you have done that, and I will not tell back on you if it's true, but you did not pass. Thank you. But don't continue.
The man say the MP didn't pass, but the MP a big thing saying where she passed. The man say the MP didn't pass. I don't know. Anybody could call in and say if the MP pass. If the MP pass, the MP from Moruga Tableland, I have another video to show later. You know. Don't feel it's just one video. I have another video of a family who regret that they voted for the young lady, because they said that since they voted for the young lady, they never see the young lady. A young lady, a family, they said that how the house falling apart. And this is in Moruga Tableland. This is in Moruga Tableland. The young lady said that since she voted for the member of parliament, she never see the member of parliament. And now she is in need, but you don't hear all these stories until if it was a PNM minister. It was a PNM member of parliament, you would have heard about it. They would have had the world to see. You understand? They'd have put in their mouth, their foot, everything in the parley. And they'd have had the worst to see. The man saying, so now the member of parliament can't come with their hamper. That's what the man saying, no. Up to now, they can't see the member of parliament. And now the man saying the government give you something to give out, give it out. Only leave me alone, eh? Leave me alone. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Google. You know this boy by this time. You know them are on MP and councillor.
Well, that's you hear the man say he ain't see the MP nor the councillor.
Yeah, well, the two MP and councillor. When you vote for them.
Let it had been a PNM now. Let it had been Lovell Francis.
Because you know what? When PNM lost the election, they don't see them don't get nothing, you know.
You hear what the man say?
They don't get nothing from the other side, you know.
You hear what the man say? The man say,
yeah.
He said that how? He says 13,000 votes you get.
Yeah.
It's 13,000 votes you get from this area.
I tell them, what me say, they build houses, put lights, everything. Put lights in number one. In Samuel Cooper, lights, build house. And they still going and vote for them. So me sorry, you know. Me sorry. Me sorry at all. Me asking for no calling, asking for nothing. And if they see and when we might road much hospital, but then Morgan nice. Michelle Benjamin make Morgan nice. The road might be that bad. But Morgan nice. All Moruga, Mara going up there. Pastor Love, I remember that he tried to fix it. And they're always complaining. They're always complaining. Well, I miss them. I'm very sorry and I'm glad.
All right.
Have a blessed day, Pastor. Bye-bye.
All right. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Pastor Luger.
Good morning, ma'am.
And how are you, darling? You're good?
Right. I'm all right.
I too. Today is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Today will be Mr. Manning's birthday today if he was alive.
Yes.
Today is his birthday too also.
Happy birthday to you.
Yes, darling. I'll live to see many more.
Yeah, I pray that you live to see many more.
Yeah, and I now went and take my last dab.
All right, then. We will talk.
I know. Yes, I'll reach back already.
All right,
okay,
then.
So you have a nice day, darling.
Same to you. God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Waiting for your calls, 342-008. We'll have another video to show you, but I'll show it after the news. Taking your calls on 342-008, 1771, 1791, 466 5391. Give me a call. Tell me what you think. What are your thoughts about what you heard just now? What are your thoughts about what you just heard from that young man, that gentleman who said that, and he's boasting he could tell you how much votes are? He could tell you. He said for sure they have 13,000 votes here. That's plenty votes, boy. 13,000 votes. Hello, good morning. Hi, morning.
When I listen to that, a couple of things jump out at me. I think COVID-19 has made it that it kind of level the playing field. So before you may not have heard UNC people complaining, but because everybody feeling the bite, and this government has been gracious, has been humane in making sure people get hampers and sent to different members of parliament and councils, all that. They are seeing that they're not getting from their own who they vote for. That's
Thank you.
13,000.
That is, yeah, from the time he mentioned it, 13,000 persons from that community.
So they know exactly what they did, so they expected, but she didn't know. She go handle the stories. But they see nothing getting handled. So you know what? So the PNM people will talk about the ministers, PNM minister and council, don't give them nothing, don't care about the people. All they hear the next side of it. That what I tell them when they're talking. They just only talk about one side, but the same thing they say about PNM people. Here what is happening now with UNC. A man come out to say they ain't getting nothing and she come and lie and say they're getting. Well, they have to deal with that. When PNM vex, they just vote for everybody else. When UNC vex, they just vote for the UNC. They ain't care what. As PNM vex, they ain't vote for. And these are the things that happen. So we are where we are. But there's a lesson to be told, and then we talk about it because for PNM they have it all over the drag. So then we talk about it.
Very interesting. Thank you very much. Yeah. Someone is saying to me, to be honest, Pastor Google, she had up a post where she or they were giving out hampers. Yeah, but the man is saying that so the guy is lying then. If you saying that, to be honest, that she did, the guy is saying that, hey, clearly they didn't get anything. He don't know where that was. Hello, good afternoon. Good morning.
Yeah, Pastor Google, good morning again. It's me again. Pastor Google, I watch Muruga people drag Dr. Lovell. I remember they come out, and it's mostly the Afro-Trinidadians, like Dr. Lovell. They came out, they burned road. They had the nastiest thing to say about Dr. Lovell. When I went down Marak and Laloon and I see all the bridges was fixed, you understand, and how much work that Dr. Lovell is to be going in. Joe had never gotten water, and Dr. Lovell started petition, and the Wassa came and run lines. And in that place is Sanders Road, where he was billing over some of the people whose houses were so dilapidated, and he was working. It's just that Dr. Lovell, you know, they find Dr. Lovell was too educated. They say he wasn't grassroots. Now they send an MP in Parliament who can't even join letters together to make a sentence.
Leave it there. We will come back and talk more. We will come back. All right.
Yeah.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Tune into the street 91.9 FM.
Every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
For the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinal Thomas.
The scripture says, and they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in.
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Sherwin R. Thomas on the Street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m. Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 91 Eastern Main Road in St. Augustine. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
Sign up and save with Green Dot. When you subscribe to any of our broadband packages, you get 30% off the installation fee, allowing you to stream your favorite shows on any of your devices. Update your social media accounts and connect with friends and family. Stay on top of the class with online learning sessions, or keep your team in the loop with virtual meetings, all at an affordable price. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Call 224-GDOT today to sign up and save with Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Place was good. I went and did some doubles, the place was good. I went by the beach and I watched the skies, it was a paradise. But when COVID touched down that day, and I see the cases start to raise, I tell you, if you don't get vaccinated, it's trouble for the place to be good again. For the place to be good again. For the place to be good again. No more lockdown in Port of Spain. For TNT to be good again. Right? So we could mash it up, shell it down and turn it over. So we could mash it up, shell it down and turn it over. Yo, this is Iwer, George, big boss of the business. And this is the message from the North Central Regional Health Authority.
Yo, it's more mega, more chances, more money, more fun. With the mega bonus ball, win 35-1. Playway is giving you more mega for your money. Win 35-1 and win mega payouts daily. Now you can win 35-1 in every Playway Mega Mix draw if the mega bonus ball calls. That means even more chances to win when you play any of the mega mix options. Hey, it's more mega, more cash, more ways to win. Playway Mega Bonus Ball, unleash your winner within. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
Blessings in the wonderful name of Jesus. My name is Nikki Garcia, and you are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast every Monday from 12 midnight to 5 in the morning on the Street 919 FM radio. Here, Pastor Helen Garcia and my husband, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. Tune in and prepare to be blessed.
As my life I lay it on the altar, as my life.
Your experience while you were in Australia, since you started taking the Excel, something changed. Tell us about that experience.
I have a bad shoulder from wear and tear. Yeah. So I was taking an injection every 3 months to play each tournament.
Yeah.
And since I started taking the Omega, I haven't took the injection since. I'm feeling a big difference within my body. Yeah. It's something I have to take. It becomes a part of me now. Yeah. So I take it every day. Who wants to deal with pain? Now I don't have to because of Omega XL.
Hi, Trinidad and Tobago. This is yours truly, Pastor Charles, streaming live from Port of Spain, Trinidad Marva Road, 91.9. Every Wednesday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning. I tell you, we are going to have a T-I-M-E time in the presence of God. We will be praying, praise God, for our nation. We'll be praying for families. We'll be praying for those that are sick and those that are in need. Tune in to the best station, 91.5 FM Street Live, Port of Spain, Marava.
Hi, what's up, TNT? This is Wayne Johnson out of Brooklyn, New York. I always wanted to do something back home, and we're going to be doing our gospel segment on Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM. Listen what I want you to do. Spread the word. Spread the word, TNT. Salvation, full and free. Salvation is for everybody. Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world. The Street 919FM.com. News from the Street 919FM.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon. I am Vanessa Thomas with the 12 o'clock news on the Street 919 FM and online Facebook and YouTube. In the headlines, government revises stimulus loan facility to help micro, small and medium-sized businesses impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. The Prime Minister urges people to take COVID-19 seriously, says 4 districts in TNT are driving the deadly disease. Tornado in Los Rios damages and even destroys some homes and agriculture. And internationally, the Taliban announces amnesty, urges women to join government. And now the news in detail. The SME stimulus loan facility has been revised by government to help micro, small and medium-sized businesses that were impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Finance Minister Iwer indicates that several applicants were either having difficulty accessing the loan because they weren't able to meet the debt security requirements or had weak financial indicators or no financial stability. Iwer said the government's guaranteed loan will now be more accessible.
Rid of repayment from 5 years to 7 years. The government will now guarantee 100% of the loan amount. The purposes for the loan will be expanded beyond salary payments, working capital, and the purchase of raw materials to fixed assets, plant and machinery, things of that kind.
Minister Iwer says that 47% of the applicants for the SME stimulus were turned down as they were unable to provide up-to-date taxes such as VAT, income tax and national insurance scheme payments. The minister says government has now agreed to go back in years to further assist those who apply for the SME loan.
We're taking it back to the year end 2018 so that the applicants will now must show that they are up to date with taxes and NIS payments up to 2018, and they'll be given 1 year after they get the loan to bring themselves fully up to date.
The qualifying threshold for the SME loan has also been lowered to annual revenue of TT $500,000 to a maximum of $25 million. The SME stimulus loan facility, which is being facilitated by local commercial banks, was first introduced by the government in 2020. In more news, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley is urging people to take the COVID-19 virus seriously and says 4 districts in this country are driving the deadly virus. Dr. Rowley says Victoria and Caroni counties have seen increased numbers of cases since March, while St. George East has seen a number of cases since April. The Prime Minister adds that another particular area of concern is Tobago.
Today I want to appeal to all the citizens who live in those 4 areas: County Victoria, County Caroni, St. George East and Tobago, to pay attention to the fact that it is among your population that the majority of the COVID-infected people exist.
The Prime Minister also had a message for those in rural areas.
With COVID in any significant way, the kind of healthcare that is required in terms of infrastructure, hospitals and their beds, doctors and nurses and technical staff in hospitals may not be as available to you in the rural district as they are in the urban areas of the country.
In more news, acres of agricultural land and the 6 homes along the coastline in Los Iros were ravaged by tornado-like winds yesterday afternoon. The roofs were ripped off the houses and trees uprooted by the strong winds, accompanied by heavy rainfall. Videos posted to social media showed houses without rooftops.
Whole house gone. Everybody saying was a tornado? Yeah. It is. Ladies and gentlemen, share this live. This is an emergency in the Ari Road in Los Ciro. This is an emergency. Only I'll come back. This is an emergency. Huh? Yeah, walking as far as I could.
Some walls were also affected and some trees were uprooted. The resident tells us more.
Disaster area, there is galvanized all up in the trees. Yeah. Watch what is taking place here. Watch what is taking place here, ladies and gentlemen. What appears to be a massive tornado, or if you want to call it for a better word, a freak storm. Galvanized house roof. 5, 6, 7 houses flattened. Galvanized tanks. What's the condition? What's the condition of the bush? Roof from every avenue blown off. Watch on the light post, Rich Cap. It's a serious situation here down in Los Ciro. We are calling on the authorities to respond immediately.
In a media release, the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development stated that the ministry's disaster management unit had responded and have since distributed mattresses and tarpaulins to temporarily address the situation. Internationally, the Taliban has declared an amnesty across Afghanistan and urged women to join its government. Here, we have this report.
Moving on to other stories now, the Taliban announced a general amnesty to reassure the Afghan people of its intentions. It says all sectors of society, including women, should join its new government once that takes shape. The group's talks with other local politicians are expected soon on that subject. Kim Dami has the latest.
On its second day in control of Kabul, the Taliban declared a general amnesty, urging people to return to their routine lives and for women to join its new government. According to the Associated Press, the first comments on governance at the federal level came from a member of the Taliban's Cultural Commission, Anamullah Samangani, who said that the Taliban does not want women to be victims. The official also acknowledged that the structure of the government is not yet clear. When the Taliban ruled Afghanistan before the U.S. invasion, women were largely confined to their homes, men had to grow beards, and lawmakers could face amputation or be stoned to death. Despite their softer approach this time, many say they don't trust the Taliban. A delegation from the group is expected in Doha, Qatar on Tuesday for talks with other Afghan politicians about forming a government. These talks will include the Taliban's de facto leader Abdul Ghani Baradar, former warlord and Islamic Party leader Gulbuddin Hekmatyar, and former President Hamid Karzai. There have been no reports of major conflict in Kabul since the takeover, but thousands of people crowded the airport Monday night, desperate to escape. The U.S. Air Force evacuated some 640 Afghans who pulled themselves on board a Boeing C-17 cargo plane. That's a load 5 times more than recommended by the manufacturer. At least 7 people died at the airport on Monday, some apparently falling to their deaths as the planes took off with them clinging to the side. Kim Dabi?
And that was the 12 o'clock news on the streets, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube. Recapping the headlines. Government revises stimulus loan facility to help micro, small and medium-sized businesses that were impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. The Prime Minister urges people to take COVID-19 seriously, says 4 districts in TNT are driving the deadly disease. Tornado in Los Rios damages and even destroys some homes and agriculture. And internationally, the Taliban announces amnesty, urges women to join the government. Stay tuned to the Street 919 FM. The 5 minutes playway segment has returned and will run at 12:15. I am Vanessa Thomas. To enjoy your afternoon.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
What is wrong with this world we live in today? I say, so much people going astray on the Broadway. Idleness and pleasure seeking having sway on the minds today, as though people forget to pray. I see children being left alone without parental direction. After school alone, at home, in front of the television. If Sesame Street is the example they must follow. It's a froggy baby mentality gonna rule us tomorrow. You see, when you train a child how to go, when they get old, they're moving so. When it's young and you bend it wrong, it's hard to straighten when it's old. Change your attitude, turn your whole life around. Come, change your attitude. The best time to start is when you are young. I said change your attitude. Don't wait till you're sick in the hospital to change your attitude. Stop being carnal and be spiritual. People walking around in a mental haze, and they love
Yo, it's more mega, more chances, more money, more fun. With the mega bonus ball, win 35 to 1. Play ways giving you more mega for your money. Win 35 to 1 and win mega payouts daily. Now you can win 35 to 1 in every Playway Mega Mix draw if the mega bonus ball calls. That means even more chances to win when you play any of the Mega Mix options. Hey, it's more mega, more cash, more ways to win. Playway Mega bonus ball, unleash your winner within. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
So good afternoon once again, Trinidad and Tobago. Is just about 16 minutes past the hour of 12 o'clock as we jump inside the 5-minute segment for NLCB's Playway Pick of the Day, where you get to call us up and let us know what mark you're feeling for the 1 p.m. draw. Yes, that's the draw we're getting you ready for. So call me up really quickly at 342-0081, 771-1791 and 466-5391. And let me know what mark you're feeling for the 1 p.m. draw. Yes, it has returned. And I know so many people are excited to go on out and play their favorite mark so they can win some extra money. Yes, it only takes $1 to play for a payout of $26. But remember, the more you play, the bigger your chances are of winning. And more so, it's all about the Mega Mix draw. Yes, that takes place after the Playway draw and pays a higher price amount on its 3 options. The Mega Ball, $85 to 1, the Mega Ultra, $110 to 1, and the Mega Extreme, $130 to 1. So which Mega Ball you're looking at inside the Playway? Call me up and let me know. Good afternoon, welcome.
Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good. This is Uncle Enoch. You know how long I was trying to get this number over on your show? All the time I text you, nothing.
Hi, Uncle Lennox. How are you?
Yeah.
What mark you feeling?
I'm feeling 22 and 4.
And 4. Any particular reason with these numbers?
Oh, the reason why I was going on to work this morning, I see a dead man, he cool down the road.
Okay, so that's like a big rat.
So nice dog and all too. 20 and 4.
You like how my dad they say, get them marks frankament.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, they put some big money on these marks, I mean.
Well, I gave the option to take all your money and put in it.
Lovely.
Whatever you bet, like this.
All right, Uncle Lennox, thank you so much.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm going to get his number when I go on the show this evening.
This afternoon from 2. I hope so too.
Yeah.
All right, have a good one.
All right, God bless all you.
Same to you, Uncle Lennox. So Uncle Lennox feeling 22 and 4. Because on his way to work this morning, he saw a big manikou, which can be considered as a big rat, and a dog eating it. Wow. Get a mark straight, you know. But what mark you feeling? Call me up quickly, 342-0081, 771-1791 and 466-5391. We inside the NLCB Playway Pick of the Day. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, girlfriend.
Oi, Mano.
How are you going? You alright?
I good. How are you?
Yesterday?
No, I didn't play yesterday. I would have win?
Yes, but I tell you, take your husband money and put anything.
It call? Don't lie.
Listen, let me tell you something. Always do what I tell you to do. Forget your husband, do what I tell you to do.
Okay, what mark you feeling for the 1 o'clock draw then?
Alright, so play that.
Oh, good. And Uncle Lennox now call with that same 22, you know?
But if you play on the phone.
I'm going outside and play 22. Yeah. Because use the second person. 9 point, I can't put all.
Put up a 20 by a 20 by a 20 by a...
Oh, God. A whole $100. You talking about? I'll put 20 on 22.
Yeah.
All right.
If there's anything in the loss, your husband and money. Don't worry.
You know my husband, Papa.
And you think your husband join the come?
Yes.
Well, right. So
you don't forget. All right, Mano. Mano, you're not easy. Let me know. Call me and tell me. You know, some popular marks are money, dog, that's 20, dead man, 4, pigeon, 17, and we're at 22. Those are some popular marks. And look what 2 callers call with today now. The 22 and the 4. I wonder what this caller feeling. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm feeling 12 alone since Playway started back. I like that and the thing coming, so I wanted to come.
You're just feeling now on...
Yeah, boy, the king boy. I was saying the king and queen, but I drop off that queen. I said I must stay with the king.
All right. Well, girl, I looking at the 22, so I know why you're 12.
Well, you know, it's what you like. You like what I like. You know,
True. All right, my love.
Okay, then.
Blessings to you. Thanks so much for calling and sharing your special number. So in case you're wondering what played this morning, the number 33, Spider, that call this morning. And now we're looking forward to the 1 p.m. draw. Let me take this final one inside the NLCB Playway segment. Good afternoon.
Sure, good afternoon.
Welcome.
Give us for that money you win yesterday, no?
You know I win. You mind my business.
Yes, you won't give you 18 to play, 18 play, and the man give you one play.
Oh, goose. Wait, now, it's true. I showed them 2 marks yesterday.
Right there, listen to you on the radio, and that the man play one play.
Nah, but I'm going out and playing the 22 just now. But what mark you feeling?
That's a good mark.
But what mark you called to tell me?
Good, that's a good mark.
You 22? All right then.
Yeah.
Too many people saying 22.
Just pretty much changed for all that money yesterday evening. Have a good day.
Blessings to you, man. Hey, now, if I go out the road by pie and play that 22 and you think, well, I vex with all of you who call and give me that market because too hard of a times to lose money. Right now, you want to win money. So I really, really hope I win this 22 because I'm going out and play. I could do with a little extra change in my pocket too. So that was a Playway segment, courtesy NLCB. We remember we are doing it again at 3:15 to get you ready for the 4 o'clock draw. And then Aisha will do it at 5:45 this evening to get you ready for the final Playway pick of the day for the day, all right? So remember, going out and play your mark. And you can play 1, 2, or all 3 options for only $1 each. Create your own mix and win big. And when you're playing, play the right way. Play at NLCB Lottery Centers only. All right, want to thank NLCB for this segment. And all the callers and all the listeners, going out and play a mark. You never know.
Yo, it's more mega, more chances, more money, more fun. With the mega bonus ball, win 35 to 1. Playway is giving you more mega for your money. Win 35 to 1 and win mega payouts daily. Now you can win 35 to 1 in every Playway mega mix draw if the mega bonus ball calls. That means even more chances to win when you play any of the mega mix options. Hey, it's more mega, more cash, more ways to win. Playway mega bonus ball, unleash your winner within. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
This just a fire, oh this just a fire, yeah. This just a fire, oh this just a fire, yeah. This just a fire, oh this just a fire, this just a fire, oh this just a fire. The whole world get shake up. Government's putting on makeup. I don't know when all of my people gonna wake up. They fall in love with the world, it's time to break up. No time to play, this time's to pray. Open up your Bible and read what it says. We're living in the very last days. We're living in the iron and clay. Perilous times gonna come, but we just in the trial. When the time come, don't get caught in the fire. Where you gonna stand when it's down to the wire? Now is not the time to retire, better be prepared. This just a fire drill. Get out the way before the fire kill. I say this fire kill. This just a fire drill. And don't get caught up in the hocus pocus. Christians focus. This just a fire drill. Get out the way before the fire kill. I say this fire kill. This just a fire drill. And don't get caught up in the hocus pocus. Christians focus. This just a fire. Oh, this just a fire. This just a fire. Oh, this just a fire drill. I know it's are the critics and the skeptics. The only thing they believe is the metrics. So they sit in front of the TV watching Netflix, thinking everything just gonna get fixed. But when the fire come, everybody ball, oh God. They never read their Bible, so they never know God. The oil in the lamps get run out. Brother, don't let your oil run out. Cause if your lamp's not trimmed, I don't know where you're heading. My brother, you don't wanna miss the wedding. The bride getting ready and the bridegroom coming. And you don't wanna be stuck with the 5 that you're running. Better be prepared. This just a fire drill. Get out the way before the fire kill. I say this fire kill, oh no, this just a fire drill. And don't get caught up in the hocus pocus. Christians focus. This just a fire drill. Get out the way before the fire kill. I say the fire kill, oh no, it's just a fire drill. And don't get caught up in the hocus pocus. Christians focus. It's just a fire. 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 I can say who your hair gonna feel, and how you gonna hear the Lord voice if you don't read. Meditate upon the word. Don't waste time, get deep in the word. Many gonna cry and I say who your hair gonna feel. The only way to hear the Lord voice is if you read. Stop playing with fire and brimstone. The iron and clay will get big stone. Yeah, the whole world get shake up. Government's putting on makeup. I don't know when all of my people gonna wake up. They just a fire drill. Let's go and take that one. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Say, oh, I did it for you. Father will provide. Jesus will supply. Good Lord, more than enough. More than enough. My Jesus will supply. And when my cup of them empty, Jesus will provide. Badang, in the presence of my enemy. See, remix, watch it. Corona in my country, Jesus will provide. So when me don't have nothing, me no worry. Jesus will always provide for me, cause Jesus will provide. Jesus will provide. And when my cup of them empty, Jesus will provide. But Jesus will provide. Jesus will provide. So when you can't control your salary, watch it. He better than kiss and quelo. He keep on putting bread on my table. And Lindos and Freddy, them not ready. And Jesus Christ got the recipe. He's my chief baker. So my bread basket always run over. So it overflow. And now I know. Jesus will provide. Jesus will provide. But when my cupboard them empty, Jesus will provide. But Jesus will provide. Jesus will provide. So when you can't control your salary, watch it. And he's my provider, my Jehovah Jireh, and my supervisor. So my blessing run over. And so it overflow. And now I know, I like this part, I watch it. It's like you're doing it for spite. No matter what, Jesus will provide. Jesus will provide. Yes, he will provide. I will not go over them empty. Jesus, this one is for the elders, Jesus will provide. Yes, he will provide. So when they can't find your medicine in the pharmacy, Jesus will, Jesus will provide.
This is the Street 919 FM COVID-19 updates. In case you missed it, the latest COVID positive cases in TNT as of August 16, 2021 stands at new positive cases 89. Total active cases, 5,990. Total recovered patients, 34,777. Total positive cases for COVID-19 as of March 2020 to present, 41,955. Follow the Ministry of Health COVID-19 protocols. Wear your mask, sanitize, social distance, and avoid gatherings. A message from the Street 919 FM.
All right, I'm back with you, Trinidad and Tobago, on the Street 919 FM. And it is already 12:30. So what I'll do, I'll just allow you to call in and share with me some things that might be on your mind. Talk your mind Tuesday. All right, I'll give you that opportunity now. I wanted to show another video, but I wouldn't have enough time for us to get into it. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Papa G.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's up? How things going? How did they going so far?
Quiet, man.
You know, concerning the media job thing, you know, the jump up we had to take now. Yeah, that's not, you know, like, it's fighting the cold too. I get around so much of time. And normally I just get a little nose and all them kind of things. So like the back in way or the little prover or something, kind of when I operating, I just stay in the rain if I have something to spend it nonsense. Time I get soaked out. And the action I'll get time there. So, you know, just a little encouragement there. Other than that, I want to big up the big boss. I want to big up the listeners. And they stay away from the dependency thing. You know what I mean? Have a nice day, Papa. Thanks.
All right, thank you very much. I'm hearing that there is rain in Pleasant Park. There is rain in Pleasant Park. I hope that you stay safe and inside. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor, brother. How you going, man?
Hi, quiet man. What's going on with you?
Yeah, man. Everything cool, man.
You listen to the news. You heard what the Minister of Finance said about these business people and people who are There are people who are fighting tooth and nail and saying that the government should just go into the coffers and give them the Heritage and Stabilization Fund. What is there for? And the minister is saying that there are business people. Look how far they're willing to go back. And you would not hear it on no talk show. You wouldn't hear where people saying that imagine the government is willing to go back to 2018, where they believe that your taxes would have been up to date to help you. Imagine that, eh?
Yeah, Pastor Google, listen, Pastor, you're too more up there now because you're skillful, you know. Pastor Google, the agenda is clear. After Pastor, what's your father's name?
Mackenzie?
Yes, Pastor Mackenzie is about the beast now. Pastor Google, you see this selfishness, brother, and you realize he has more Cuba again since he debunked that. Pastor Google, it is clear to see thanks for bringing on your father, brother. You see the selfishness in the black community and the I-manism and promoting yourself and using your program to promote yourself.
Yeah, yourself. And not only that, and there are people who are listening to that foolishness and coming on with it. They're following in the footsteps of that nonsense. So they're attacking now pastors. And they're attacking pastors who coming up against the nonsense. You know, they're coming up against that. You call yourself whatever you are. We accept you for what you say you are. But for me, you want to come on and you want to say whatever you have to say. I am saying clearly, you know, don't worry, that day will come when all these masks, some of us wearing literal masks on our face, but you see the nasty, deceptive stink. That you see that it will open up one day, and people will see people for who they really are. You know.
They really are. I already done so see that the man who bring that on radio, he dead and gone. You know, who bring that on radio, that culture to use your program to promote yourself, to lock your hand on a minister's neck and lead your callers and support the PLM down a rabbit hole. And when you can't get where you want, you start to cuss up your callers, you start to see all sorts of things. PLM is a voluntary organization. If you don't find things going away or you're not being treated in a proper way, it's your duty to walk away. But you don't want to insult we and make we feel that we were doing something so wrong now, and all of a sudden you are against, and the PLM is this and that, and black people and 1%. And you know something? They wiggle their way back in, right? Some of them wiggle their way back in. They never come and say, boy, they apologize to the people, you know, probably I went wrong. You know, if I rubbed anybody the wrong way or insulted or the wrong way, I'm sorry. And here what's going on. Nobody imperfect. I'm willing to make amends. let me move on. Let's wiggle the way back in, and everybody must just forget all the games and the lies and the deceit and nothing. But as a child of God, I forgive them anyway, but I'm not going to forget. Because when Mr. Manning told me that he's not going to call an early election again, and he did it, I didn't talk for 2 weeks. My phone ringing Canada, England, London, all over friends calling me. Why you do that? Me talk for 2 weeks. When I end up in JFK airport, my brethren come to pick me up. You know what he said, Pastor Google? He said he's sorry yet. He apologized to me yet. I said, no boy. Jump in the car, he take me to Brooklyn. But before he closed his eyes, Mr. Manning takes credit. He sat down in a press conference with Ralph Maraj. I want all to hear and say I'm sorry and I apologize to the people if I did anything wrong and I went the wrong way. I am sorry. But some people feel that life is a tics and life is a game. Or they go along with all the lack of integrity. But what I called for this morning is to say, hear what? Dr. Rowley, same way, be patient. This morning he cut the ribbon on Nelson Street for Despot New Pants here, sir. 14 million will be spent by Unicus. Only micro and minor jobs is going to go to not the people east, west, and the environs. Dr. Rowley doing it in a skillful way. He can't just come with informative action because people are not going to be in power all the time. And when another group come in power, they started doing it. It's old mass, we want to kill them. So Dr. Rowley is trying to do it in a skillful way. He said time to diversify. And he said that when he's finished, East Port of Spain, we must not recognize it. But he came from Laventille. He doing it in a skillful way. He's not doing it for himself. He's doing it for the community. And that is what I voted for. I didn't vote for no I-manism and no contract with this one and empowering no Duke Young leader and that one and this one. Raise the community. That's what we vote for. We're not about all the promoters and they said, for all they get and all the little ministers come back, who's all their friends, all of a sudden they jump back in the PNM. I want against that Pastor Google, but I forgive them. What they do, what they do. Dr. Rowley, my support, the only thing I'm angry about is bring that live broadcast to be brought here because that live broadcast this morning was totally poor by the next station. Totally poor. When we listen to 91.9, the broadcast is clear. And I would like you to bring your broadcast here when we're doing these things. Thanks, Pastor Google. Enjoy your day.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very, very much. And I want to just do this. You see, that's what we're talking about. I'm glad the caller say it and not me. Because if I did say it, I would have got a phone call. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
We have always heard the conversation that people of African descent are way behind. And we acknowledge that. They just tell us, even the Prime Minister would have mentioned that in his wisdom. And I am saying that in a situation like that, we cannot be as African peoples looking for equality. Because then we'll never be equal. Because if another race already started off at 10, I'm just giving a figure, and you give us 10 and give them 10, that will never be equality. They will now have 20 and we have 10. What we should be looking for in the African community is equity. Because what equity does, it recognizes each different circumstances that we have and allocates more resources to treat with us and give us opportunities, which will make us reach an equal outcome. So when we ask, we don't want to be equal because we were born equal. But when it comes to economics, when it comes to that business and all that, you cannot say that African people must be equal with those of the other races because they already have an advantage over us. So you cannot give them the same amount you're giving us. They will never be equal. So we're looking at equity to bring us up to that. So I think it's important to understand the difference between equality and equity. And once we understand that, those are the things that we have to ask any government for. That we need equity for us as people of African descent to reach up to par with the others who hold the economic advantage or wealth, so that we too will be at that level, and then from there you go to about equality. But right now it's equity. Thank you, Pastor. Go reach home safely.
Thank you very much. All right, so the Minister of Finance, while I wait for your calls, the Minister of Finance in our news a while ago would have said some stuff. I just want to play it back for those of you who missed it. I want to play it back, and you can go on the video, you can go on YouTube and Facebook and see it and hear what he had to say.
In 2018, so that the applicants will now be able, must show 2018. Taking it back to the year end 2018, so that the applicants will now be able, must show that they are up to date with taxes and NIS payments up to 2018, and they'll be given 1 year after they get the loan to bring themselves fully up to date.
So you hear what the minister said. What is your view? What is your take? Tell me, what is your view? What is your take on it? What the minister just said. You're giving business people who would have not have their taxes up to date. You're giving them until he would have gone back to 2018. Bring your documents where you would have had your taxes and all your whatever up to from 2018 to be able to access the funds. Ah, boy. And taking your calls, 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791-466-5391. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon again, Pastor G. Governance, PNM style. I'm not putting no water in my mouth to see how meticulous and how much vision they have and how merciful they could be and how they just do things in order for us to make progress. You understand? This is so fair. If you understand it is below us for words sometimes. And you see that brother who the Minister of Finance, there's an elite crew that don't like him. And the judgment he has to use, whoever they don't like, we have to like. And that man doing a very miraculous job at keeping this country, keeping spoiling. If you understand what I'm trying to say, because public servants and going home, they're battling, we still live in a high standard of living. You ain't seen when you pull up, I know traffic like no bag of children running up to you to beg you for the land, thing like in other countries in the Caribbean and stuff like that. So I would like to say hats off to for the unit he put in place to assist this country. Don't mind the naysayers will come with the illogical, ridiculous philosophy of ingratitude and dependency syndrome and ungratefulness and try to blind you and block you and bring your vision into a short-sighted kind of ridiculousness that has affected this country. So I want to say hats off to the initiatives that's put in place for this country.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, good afternoon. Hello?
I'm listening to you.
Yeah, this is not the same minister who was telling us that we could see clearly now the economy is booming.
So you understand what's going on in the world today?
But before the COVID, he was telling me that the economy.
Right, and COVID came and hit.
Well, you're blaming everything on COVID. This economy.
Well, yeah, I blame it. Well, I should blame it on you then.
Yeah. You all blaming everything on COVID. This economy bust before COVID. You know that?
If the economy bust before COVID,
yeah.
you suffering?
All is
are you suffering?
What you mean that? You have to suffer.
No, I'm asking. Well, if the economy bust, if the economy bust.
If our economy bust, that don't mean to say you have to be begging from door to door.
Okay then. All right. Well then, if you believe the economy bust, well, yeah, that's your belief.
This minister, this government, they only paint thematic with average figures.
Did you listen to your political leader last night?
Of course I did.
You did?
Yeah.
And you heard what did you listen to Kadisha Amin?
Yeah, Kadisha Amin. She waiting to see where comments doing with them land.
Right, and she also said that she's urging the government not to stop giving away, not to stop giving out the food hampers. All right, she said that
she said it could slow down. It could slow down.
But Anil Roberts said. But what Anil Roberts said. What you said. What did you say when the minister said that he was going to continue giving out the hampers? What did Anil Roberts say when he said that he was going to continue giving out the hampers?
Pure politics.
So Kadisha Amin encouraging the pure politics?
She didn't say to continue full blow. She said it could slow down.
No. But she's still
coming out to work and everything.
All right, but she still is encouraging the minister to give out the hampers.
Where's the big deal about it?
You all said that it's politics and it's playing games.
Yeah, what that thing you all say? Rowley said.
Oh gosh, go ahead. Go, nah. Don't. When you start with Rowley, you're out of place. Dr. Rowley for you. You're fast. You're fast and out of place. Hello. Good afternoon.
Pastor. Good afternoon. And I'll pick up your program, but I ain't get the whole thing with Minister Imbert, but they're talking good. But you see around Central, you should start calling Central COVID UNC. You understand? Because if he is saying the pandemic can do nothing to the economy, something is wrong with that guy. You understand? And that is your name Central from now. There's COVID UNC. Okay? Because or just as the damn, excuse my language, Pastor Google, I listen to your program, man.
Thank you. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, you know where that song line? Like them not be lying down sleeping, they want to rest, lie down sleeping, but like somebody just call them and say, go and say something. No matter how stupid your song, you need to say something. I don't think them just really want to come on radio and say them thing, no. But they have to because they'll get a call and then have a script. They don't understand what they're reading, so they're just talking. So they can have a good discourse with nobody. There's only one thing over and over with no kind of logic behind it. So that is UNC style when they have the bloggers and the callers and the trolls and all that. It's a roadmap they give them and they stick. You know when they put a piece of thing and answer and everybody following the hands? That's what them does do. No logical discourse at all. But they can't rest because they have to, they pull the details of the dragon, so they have to, they wake it up. So them always have to feed and pacify that. So that's why they'll be calling so. Nonsense again, nonsense.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. Greetings, my brother.
Same to you.
Isn't it? These people only mischievous. I wasn't mischievous way in it. They're mischievous, you know. But see how you drop him there? If you was near to me, I can't shake your hand, but I give you a bounce. People must have respect. In spite of how or whatever, how they look at Dr. Rowley, he is the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. And if they have an election next week, not next month, not next year. So they have to come every Sunday night, every whatever time. And they're going to make that for the whole 4 years to come. Well, I'm tired for them already. I'm feeling tired for them. What it is, if you come and you know, listen, we have to live here. Trinidad is ours. Opposition leader, when it's good, commend it. When it's bad, you have all privilege to condemn.
And listen to me, Mom? Listen to this, right?
Yeah.
On her platform yesterday, she said that how she wanted the Prime Minister to look into where children have to go to get their vaccines. All right? So she was saying to the Prime Minister, some of the places, you know, kind of far for some of the residents, like people who live in Point have to come to Labrie. So she was saying, put a center in Point, so people who live in Ikakas, Point 14, and all they could come there, right? Regional, I don't see anything wrong with that.
No.
I don't see anything wrong with that. When she talked about people from Penal have to come to La Romaine, to Pleasantville, you understand? And she's saying put one close, you know what I mean? I don't see anything wrong with that because, and she made a point. She said, and this was her point. She said, in the midst of this financial, people have the little dust, a little money to travel so far from Ikakas to Labre. Could be a little,
It's not easy.
Nothing wrong with that.
Sometimes they don't have their own transport. They have to have 2 and 3 children coming, and you have to pay for.
You have to pay for everybody. Nothing is wrong with that.
And when she says something good, we have to commend her for it. But you see, when something is going right, and then you have the people, control your people. You have your people standing for you, but let them know. Stop the nonsense. This, you mean you're coming up and say things of no reason. Look at Central. What Central say? This morning you're on just saying a set of nonsense because he wants to get people back. And he wants to get people back on the as you are the mediator, he wanted to get vexed, and this morning he wanted to feel he would have got Bosun and them vexed, but then they play she voice recording where she was saying vote PNM. So that was the mantra this morning. But I'm saying again, Ms. Kamala Prasad Bisesa, we are in a crisis. I am pleased that you took your vaccine. I see some of your ministers, I was encouraging people on the papers to take theirs, although they say wasn't to do it and whatever, forget what passed. They are encouraging people now because we see the rise is in Central and in these places. And let us, if whether you like